Hey, it's your girl Carly Craziness coming at you with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about The Good Doctor, Once Upon a Time, and DC related stuff. The CW and the DCEU, which, whoo, Justice League is coming out, heck yeah, woo woo! Okay, so I've been watching The Good Doctor, and I like it so far. However, there are just some things I have some questions about. Would there really be a meeting to hire a person with autism? Because I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Or, well, not illegal. It just seems really unethical. Because the doctor who went to vouch for Sean Murphy, which is the good doctor, Freddie Highmore, he said that it's like not hiring someone because of the color of their skin. It's like not hiring someone because of what's in between their legs. Well, he didn't say it like that. That's my take on it. So, not hiring Sean is discrimination against people with disabilities or disorders, right? So, I just don't know if that part's realistic because that just doesn't seem ethical. And if it is not against the law, then it probably should be because of, let's see, because it's, like I said, like not hiring a black person or a Mexican or any other person of color because they're not your color, white, and they don't have the, and yeah, sorry, I just trailed off a minute, but oh my god, Freddie Highmore, he's doing amazing in this role. I'd say killing it in this role, but he already played a serial killer, and I know it's not literal, it's just a joke, because he is a phenomenal actor. Like, Freddie Highmore, oh my god, he is amazing. I mean, we see him play this sad little orphan boy who wins a chocolate factory, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and then we see him play twins. If you've ever seen, what the heck is that movie called? He plays twins, and there's like goblins in this magic house, and the author is really old, and he has an 80-year-old daughter, and the twins are named Jared and Simon, and the character's name is Mallory. Their older sister's name is Mallory. So he's really good at playing twins, an elf, a orphan musically inclined boy, a serial killer, and now a doctor with autism, savant syndrome. He just knocks it out of the park with his acting because he is amazing and he does so well with it. I just can't get over how good of an actor Freddie Highmore is. And then there are some cast members I recognize, like his guide. Well, not his guide, more like his guardian figure. Does that make sense? Like the guy who knew him since he was 14, I recognized him. Then there's Dante, who's an arrogant piece of crap in this. Dante Ramon, who's in this movie, and then, not movie, show. And he was in Pretty Little Liars. I forget the actor's name, but if you can tell me the actor that I'm talking about, which I know what actor I'm talking about, the one who played Dante Ramon. Yeah, so I'm liking The Good Doctor so far, and I really like how they show pictures and things of what he's thinking, and they give us little fun facts, which I don't really pay attention to, but I just find that really cool. And I like how resourceful he is, because, yeah. So, I think I'm gonna finish out the season, and then I'm gonna tell you. Okay, now for Once Upon a Time. So I watched the first season. I watched the whole complete seasons of Once Upon a Time / series or whatever, and I just finished watching season 7, episode 1, and of OUAT. And I gotta say, it's very much, it's basically season 1. It's basically the pilot rebooted with gender swap, and it has people of color. Like, our first interracial couple that happened to be, well, unless you count Regina and Robin Hood, which they were, but we have Henry and Cinderella, and we have Lucy, who is basically the girl version of Henry, and I'm guessing she now holds the heart of the truest believer. So yeah, he was basically Emma 2.0. Lucy was Emma, or Lucy was Henry 2.0, and everyone was just basically a parallel to the characters of season 1. And Hook's still in it, which is fine. It's just, he's an okay character. He needs to be doing something else. And I'm sad that none of the main cast is back, except for Regina and Rumple, who Rumpelstiltskin is still Rumpelstiltskin, and yeah. Regina is now this character named Ronnie, who I would think Regina is smart enough to make herself immune from a curse, but she is not. So I hope they get that figured out soon, and I hope Regina realizes she's the evil queen, and Lana Parrilla is a good actress, and Robert Carlyle is still a good actor. He just looks weird now. Well, not weird, just... I'm just gonna give season 7 a chance, because some of the seasons have gone like that. Like, roller coasters, so... yeah. Okay. Now enough with Once Upon a Time. What I really want to talk about is DC-related stuff, because I love me some DC. And I'm gonna make a rant about Kara Danvers. Now, please know that I have not finished watching season 2 of Supergirl. I've watched a few episodes here and there, and I really wish when she broke up with Mono, they would have stayed broken up, because whoever Melissa Benoist is playing, this isn't Kara Danvers. Like, I did not like Kara in... And I didn't even watch the premiere of season 3, but apparently it was pretty bad. And from what I saw, it was really bad. Like, Kara is just not Kara to me anymore. She's not this happy-go-lucky... Well, she doesn't have to be happy-go-lucky, but she's not the happy Kara I knew from season 1, who, in season 1, she and James had a thing going, although it was developing better throughout this season. She had a good support system, a boyfriend who... Well, not really a boyfriend, but a man she loved, and a man that adored her, who didn't berate her in public. She had to fight. She once fought to have a job at Catco, because it gave her a sense of normalcy, and it gave her, as Kara Danvers, a purpose. And yeah, she was really good at her job. She should have gotten a promotion, and I wish she would have been, like, running the company, but now she's just... They don't know what to do with her! And it ends with her and James, Raceman and Jimmy Olsen getting together, and then season 2 comes along, and it just, like, assassinates her character. Like, for one, why the heck was she, what were you thinking making her date Monel? Because he wasn't a good boyfriend. He didn't respect her. He was just an asshole to her who berated her in public, which I have a more in-depth video on why I hate Monel, so I'm going to try, which I've already gone into, but I'm going to try not hold back on Monel. And, and I'm going to bring it up again because it needs to be brought up, and CW, Supergirl needs to learn the error of the ways. You replaced a confident, woke, handsome black man with a misogynistic, pale, slave-owning piece of crap. Because Monel is a piece of shit. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but he is. And I just cannot effing stand Monel. Because, well, if you've seen my videos, you know why I don't like Monel. But, yeah, and now Kara has to send him away to save him, and now, and I get that's her boyfriend, but why is she grieving him? Like, why? Sorry, I had to make some adjustments. Because, like reasons I mentioned, he's not worth grieving. He's just not. And then she's being really emotionally manipulative to everyone around her, which I get she's going through a hard time, but there's no need to be mean to people. I mean, she lost her aunt, she lost her whole planet, she had to deal with Alex killing Astra, which I get why Alex did it, but she still had to deal with that. She had to deal with her planet blowing up, and now Monel is the one thing that puts her over the edge. Like, she has Lena, who is her best friend, which, by the way, I'm both a Super Corp and a Carl Olsen shipper, or a Corp Olsen shipper, or whatever, because apparently they're going to be a thing, from what I've heard, which, that'd be a funny way to piss off the fandoms, or make them really happy, because at this point, Kara doesn't deserve Jimmy or Lena, because she's just not Kara, and then Kara takes like weeks to forgive James for wanting to save people. It takes them like weeks to reconcile, but it takes her like one whole day to get back with slave owning Monel. No, that's racist storyline, and that is ableist. It's just, well, not ableist, but it's not a good look. It's just not a good look. And then Maggie Sawyer, fake Latina, white Maggie Sawyer. She's fine, I guess. Florina Lima is a decent actress, just not always an honest one, or whatever. And, yeah, I don't know if I want to finish season 2, because I just really don't want to put up with stupid, boring Monel. Stupid disrespectful Monel. Or Manhel. Or Carmayonnaise. Because it's a white chip and caramel is sweet. And Monel is not. And he's a douchebag. Sorry, I didn't mean to make this the rant about Monel. But, yeah. Flash is coming back. And I'm excited, but... And because I get to see a Cisco, Iris, and Wally team up. Yay! Because I've always wanted Iris-Go friendship, and I want a Wallace-Go. Whatever Wally and Cisco's ship name is, put it in the comments below, because I just want to see them bond over engineering. So yeah, and Jessica Camacho is gonna come back. Yay! And of course, they name drop Felicity again. Yeah. Felicity. Sorry, you know how I feel about her. Um. Oh, I want to bring up, since I'm going to be talking about the Justice League movie. Oh my God, it's coming out. Oh, I'm so freaking excited. Okay, Justice League. I am so excited. Okay, but I want to talk about the two berries. I can't really compare the two irises yet, which I'm really happy they decided to make Iris. They race Ben Iris in the movies as well, but they haven't even shown her, and I want to see. I want to see Iris in the movies too, you know. So, yeah. The CW Barry, Grant Gustin's Barry versus Ezra Miller's Barry. And I have to say, so far from what I've seen from Ezra Miller, because I can't fully gauge how he will be as Barry, but from what I've seen so far, he's going to be good. And I'm really happy that... don't get me wrong, I love Grant Gustin's Barry. But Barry in the CW show is just angsty, man. Like, he's so angsty. I mean, which, I get him wanting to save his mom and messing up the timeline, but Flashpoint in the TV show was done so piss poorly. And he's like, I'm not fast enough. I can't do this. I need my 500th pep talk in a row. Mister, I have to have a pep talk for everything. And it's like, from what I've seen, I haven't read Flash comics, but from what I've heard is that Flash is like really smart and knowledgeable about his speed, and he becomes more knowledgeable. It's like he's not even applying his knowledge in the show. He's just dumbed down, and he gets pep talks by Iris, which I'm not complaining about because I love Iris, and I'm glad she's having more to do because Candace Patton's always fighting for better agency, but Barry just messes up, and he erased baby Sarah Diggle. So F you, Barry. And a lot of other people who should have gotten cooler storylines, but instead you're just too lazy to write for them, and yeah. And then there's the Barry in the Flashpoint Paradox movie. I like him better because he's more self-efficient and he doesn't have a team. And he's much smarter and more resourceful with his powers. Like, he was the one who did the tunnely things with the wind thing with his arms that he does, you know, when he's spinning his arms super fast to vacuum out a fire. It's like, I need a pep talk. This version of Barry gets taken down by a gorilla and he needs a pep talk every 5 episodes. It's super annoying. He needs to become more self-reliant in some ways. But I just feel like this Barry from the CW is dumbed down. Whereas hopefully the DCEU Barry, Ezra Miller, he gets more time, he's self-efficient, and Ezra Miller I think he's a great actor, and he's going to be he's going to be a great contrast to Batman, because Flash is more of a jokey joke character, whereas Batman is more of like, I'm brooding. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm really excited for Justice League. The costumes in the movies, they look phenomenal. They look fantastic. I really love Aquaman's costume because Jason Momoa fills it out so well. It's not that ridiculous orange and green costume. It's like a darker green with some gold. And yeah, I'm excited for the cast of Justice League. I'm excited for the Flash. I hope Barry has learned his lesson about being in the Speed Force, because he needs to stop messing up the timeline. unless of course he accidentally ghosts and then runs back to the past and then changes some things, which is fine to do. Like, there are times where he's fine interfering with it, like him making that video of Eddie for Iris, him saving Team Arrow and Team Flash, and yeah. Oh, okay, now moving on to Arrow, which comes back on tomorrow. I just really want to see Black Siren. I want Katie Cassidy back on my screen, and I made a video about how I think Green Siren and Green Siren could be a couple, which is Black Siren and Oliver Queen from Our Earth, or a Laura Oliver reboot. So I hope you check that out. I don't really want to see an All the City wedding next to a West Allen wedding. Just like, West Allen is the only pure ship that I like on the CW, and Barry, I hope he's not a dick to Wally anymore. And sorry, what else? I just hope Barry isn't just, I'm so angsty, I need a pep talk every 5 seconds. And Iris is getting more agency. Oh, one more thing before I go. Killer Frost, or Caitlin Snow, or Killer Caitlin, or Snow, whatever. I don't really want her on the show, to be honest, because it's like, every time the team splits up, she's the furthest away, and she has to be coerced into helping them. So, yeah. And she tried to kill Iris, or she aided and assisted Savitar in killing Iris, which Iris had no reason, she had no reason to kill Iris at all, like, period. Like, Iris has done nothing to the girl. And then I saw a ridiculous post on Tumblr saying, like, oh yeah, I hope, like, Caitlin returns the favor and kills Iris right back. I'm like, no, honey, she didn't kill her. I mean, are we watching the same show because Iris is the one who put on scrubs and helped with surgery? And Caitlin didn't even acknowledge Iris, so now I don't really want to know less friendship, basically because of Caitlin. And, yeah. And I swear to God, because apparently from what I've been hearing, Elastic Man's gonna be her new love interest. I'm like, just stop, okay? Please stop. Stop with these love interests. I mean, Ronnie, the first season, was okay, because he died. I mean, that was her husband. No, Ronnie was her husband. That ship never gets talked about. And we could have done something interesting with them on Legends of Tomorrow. They could have been like a cool power couple, like Hawk Girl and Hawk Man, which they were done piss poorly, in my opinion, and they deserved better, and I wish they were on the show anyway, but no. So they don't even do anything. Caitlyn's other than Killer Frost, all Caitlyn's storylines have, and I've gone on about this in the past, and I'm sorry to rehash it, but she's been nothing but a love interest. And now she was the one who betrayed the team, who hesitated freezing Iris's arm, who had no trouble freezing the mirror, who's like, my powers are way too dangerous, even though Barry's being choked by Savitar. And Caitlyn's my least favorite character now. She's just my least favorite character, because it's be Killer Frost and have a love interest and be somebody's doctor. She never gets any nuanced storylines. And I think, and people tell me like, but all Iris is a useless love interest. Have you seen Caitlin Snow? Because Caitlin is just a love interest most of the time. And when she's not, she's away from the team. So maybe we can get some more background story on Caitlin, because the Killer Frost storyline was piss poor, and why isn't her hair white? And why is she a bartender now, which is really weird. And my computer's almost dying, but yeah. But anyway, that's gonna be it from. That's it for me. And let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, hit subscribe, like, share, and comments. And leave suggestions. And have a good one.